Runaway Robot. Chapter 3 Fireball. This is already falling apart. I can't. Welcome to episode 10. God, we made it this far somehow. Of DieFall presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist with our cast Dungeon Dame, No Dice Mike, Bravo with 5 R's, and Stella,
Fuck you,
Luna. Welcome everyone. Happy Sunday. Hopefully you're doing well. We're gonna do a show. It's been a little bit. I think we're kind of in like an every other week mode right now. I don't think we've had like 2 consistent weeks in quite some time, and then June's gonna be very similar to that too. We're just busy people, man. I think that's tough. You just got a wife? Is that what you said?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's go with that.
Congratulations. I kind
Thanks.
of wish I was invited to the wedding at least, but
You were, but you didn't show up. So.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Bravo.
I didn't have an official invitation in my mailbox.
Rude of you not to come to mine and Bravo's wedding. How dare you?
Corporeal. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Also, episode 10 apparently is the hat episode. I'm wearing a hat because I arrived home like an hour and 15 minutes ago from a little short vacation trip where we did some birthday shenanigans for some friends, and I'm still feeling the pain of that this afternoon. So it's gonna be a great show. I'm gonna yeah, wow, thanks. But it's gonna be a great time. Stella,
I'm struggling.
Yeah, how's it going up there with that hat of yours?
It's too
please,
big.
Give me a description of your hat. Where did you get it? How floofy is the ball?
So floofy.
It's just being okay. It's just being pet. Yeah. No Dice Mike is now No Hat Mike. We need to get Mike hats and dice. So please send those to our P.O. box that doesn't exist.
Very poor boy.
our P.O. box that we don't have. Yeah, so Dungeon Dame, how about your hat? Where'd you get that hat?
I got this hat in Hawaii earlier in the year. I guess last year, technically. September. Good times. Family trip. It was fun.
I've never been to Hawaii. What was your favorite part about Hawaii?
Snorkeling. Snorkeling was the
Snorkeling
best.
is bomb. Yeah, I can appreciate that. Mike, where did you get your hat?
I was born with it.
Wow, that's incredible.
Right out with this glorious mane just attached right to my skull.
Wow. I'm actually impressed. That's great. What's your favorite part about Hawaii?
My favorite part about Hawaii, I actually went about 2 years ago, and
wow. Nice.
I went hiking on a mountain in Kauai and broke my hip, or almost broke my hip.
That doesn't sound like a favorite part of
that
Hawaii.
Was my favorite part
sounds...
because I did it for being just incredibly rambunctious and stupid about what I was doing.
Okay. Well, I'm almost
I was sore as hell for the rest of the trip, but it was a good trip.
I don't doubt that. Well, I'm glad your hip did not actually break 2 years ago while you were in Hawaii. That's good.
Was it? I don't know. Matt was there.
Bravo. Where did you get that hat?
I don't know.
Oh.
Okay.
I think
all right.
maybe
good.
like my grandpa gave it to me, but I do not know.
It came to her in a dream.
It just appeared on my doorstep.
What is your favorite part about Hawaii?
I also don't know. I've never been.
Well, I mean, just make it up.
The colonies of Santa Claus that live on the Big Island. I've seen them. They crawl around on all fours and feast on small children. So yes.
Yeah.
I've
I've absolutely heard of that. Yeah, they come in all shapes and sizes too. They're not like your just traditional Santa Clauses, but they do all wear the red suit and have large white beards.
Truly.
Yeah, they all have that. Stella, you're no longer have a hat, but I will still ask this question. What's your favorite part about Hawaii?
The flowers.
Oh, have you actually been to Hawaii?
No.
Not physically.
She lived there for 3 years.
In my dreams.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, where have you not lived? So that's good. Wow. Okay, cool. Well, welcome
Joel,
everyone.
Yes. Yeah.
What's
Hi.
your favorite part of Hawaii?
Yeah.
The rampant mongoose population. They are all over the place, and they're just murderous little monsters, and I love that.
They're so cute when they murder.
I really like it. Yeah, I've never been, but murderous mongooses just all over every island. You know, they've become accustomed to the volcano, right? So they kind of live in the like lava places now, and they can exist there. And so now you get like little mongoose like otters, right? And they like swim in the lava while they murder things. And I think it's probably my favorite part about Hawaii. Yeah, little murderous lava mongooses.
So there's magma murder mongoose.
Mongooses,
what
absolutely.
You're telling me.
Oh yeah. Hey, if you can't tell from the name already, I like myself some alliteration, and I think that fits the bill quite nicely.
Does it count as an alliteration if it's only 2 words?
It's 3.
Anyways,
magma
what are we
murder
doing?
mongoose.
No, my name, Runaway Robot. She's calling me out for my name.
Anyways, what are we
'cause
doing?
She's a jerk.
Anyways.
We're gonna apparently play some Dungeons and Dragons.
Is that what's happening?
So let's figure out what actually happened last time, and if anyone remembers, I'm going to roll a d20, and if my cast will also go ahead and roll a d20, and whoever comes closest to my roll will be doing the recap for today. That is a 12 from Dungeon Dame. I rolled a 1. Wow, we are starting off strong. Bravo with the 11, Mike with a 7, and we have Stella with the 16. Mike, it looks like you're going to be doing the recap today, brother. So enlighten us. What happened last time 2 weeks ago?
Okay. Let me see. I do have notes, but they're all over the place, so they're not good.
Perfect.
Okay, so the fireball went off kind of in Troll Skull Alley. Killed a bunch of people. We asked around town, found out that there was someone on a rooftop that launched the fireball that led us to a Temple of Gond.
Yeah.
And we met Nim, who was a Nimblewright trapped in an attic, and we found out that he built a robot to be a friend. That robot escaped, started killing people as robots do. We got a little robot finder device. Cry used it to track down the other robot. We kind of followed her. Then we got into a fight with a Shadowman and some Shadow Puppers.
Oh yes, the Shadow Puppers.
And Varys killed an innocent man.
No, they're not dead.
No, he's not dead. He's not dead. We saved him.
Not quite dead.
He was mostly dead.
So last time, it's a pretty good summary. After some investigation on the fireball, you guys recovered a necklace of fireballs from a small child. I believe you remember that. You found out when you went to the Temple of Gond that this Nimblewright Nim had built himself a friend who had then absconded and apparently had something to do with this fireball incident. You were also given a Nimblewright detector, which looked like a weird conglomeration of tubes and metal and umbrella on top, I think is the closest thing, and it kind of whirs and spins as you get closer to other Nimblewrights. You have tracked that down while you were investigating over near your own home to the Gralhund Villa. And upon approaching the villa and doing a little bit of investigation, you saw the Lord and Lady inside, and they had been discussing something. Then you heard some noises, and it seemed there was some kind of struggle happening, and you attempted to scale the wall less stealthily than you had hoped, alerting some little shadow puppers to your existence, and then you slayed them after narrowly slaying a random person on the street.
No witnesses.
Who was likely going to report you in some way, shape, or form to the authorities. But other than that, I think that's where we find ourselves. We find our players outside the Gralhund Villa wall, where they had just dissipated these shadow creatures. And I believe you guys had just tended to the one person you had shot with the arrow, so they seem okay.
Yeah.
We gave him money
Stable,
too.
but
Don't forget.
Stable, but sitting in an alleyway somewhere with money in his pocket.
Yeah, you dragged. Oh, that's right. You gave him some gold for his trouble.
Cry felt guilty.
And good berries.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And good berries. That's correct. Yeah. So he'll be feeling a little bit better when he comes around. Maybe. Yeah. So you guys are kind of standing outside this wall now. And the first thing I want you all to do is to go ahead and make me a perception check. For those of you guys that don't remember, it's nighttime now here in Waterdeep. So there's not a whole lot of people around, but there's definitely potential. There's some potential for people to maybe make their way down some of these alleys. Cry with a 7, Varus with a 6, Malia with a 9. Wow, this is going really well. Mina with a 10. Mina, just almost imperceptibly, you hear what is definitely like the trundling of some kind of carriage, and it might be approaching your general direction.
Guys, there's something coming. We should disperse. Also, just so I remember, Malia, aren't you like down some like strength scores or something?
Yeah, I forgot.
Didn't something happen to you?
Yes, I have lost a point of strength, and I'm -2 strength now.
Oh no. She's weak.
I have to carry her.
Woman, carry me.
Yes. Take her in your big, strong arms. Yeah, but like, there's definitely the trundling of a carriage coming down this general direction. So you guys want to like try to hide somewhere?
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely. There's like little alleys around and stuff like that. There's things that you could probably hide behind, like barrels or something. So go ahead and roll me some stealth checks. Let's see if you guys can hide away from this.
Did you
Hold
say
up,
things to
are
hide behind like bears?
Oh.
Yes.
Rough.
Also
Bears now.
barrels.
Wait, are we leaving this body in the middle of the street when a
No,
carriage
so-
is coming?
In the last episode, you guys had kind of pulled it off into an alley already. It's like tucked behind a little area, and you gave it a little bit of gold, and that was about it. But yeah, that's a 5 for Mina, 19 for Cry, and 11 for Varus, and Amalia 19. I think as a total, Mina, you probably like trip over something, but I think the trundling of the carriage noise like covers that just enough that you aren't necessarily seen. Your party members have covered your little blunder. Just enough that you guys watch as definitely a carriage with, it looks like a couple people inside. The driver just drives it down past the Gralhund Villa on its way. There's definitely still traffic around here, even though it is quite late. What would you like to do next?
We have to kill that construct.
We do.
Set the carriage on fire. No,
Whoa!
Devin, calm down!
We do have a necklace of fireballs.
We do.
Is the carriage going past the house, or is it like pulling into the house?
No. It was just going past.
I think it's just a carriage. I think it's just
The
a
carriage.
taxi.
Exactly. You guys have taken these taxis before. It's just someone heading home at the end of the day here at night.
Let's burn it.
Didn't want to walk home. Yeah. I mean, you guys had previously been wanting to like scale the wall here and go investigate the villa itself. So is that something you still want to do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah. So in this case, you guys, with some effort and having spent some time on this wall, you're able to make it over. I'm not going to make you roll for this time because it was so
painful.
So painful to watch that happen last time. So I'm going to go ahead and drag you guys over the wall here, and chat, I'll get the map set up so you guys can see. You guys are now in the what looks to be the garden of the Gralhund Villa. You have some trees there to your south. You see a little bit of a pathway. Far off to the south, you do see a couple buildings. Far off, it's just inside the walls here. You do see what looks to be kind of a stable house of some kind. But there's also what looks to be like a squat stone structure that's attached to the villa itself that seems to be like maybe a guardhouse or something.
Light it on fire.
No.
Okay.
Don't light it on
I
fire.
like to think Cry totally out of character has just been so happy lately. She's like, light it on fire.
Yeah.
She had
In the
one too
last
many good
30s
berries.
Yeah, well, in the last 30 seconds, she got stupid high.
She ate something off the floor and it was good. So
Yeah.
Fermented
Eyes are even bigger than they
rat
already
belt,
are.
belt rat.
Yeah,
that
fermented
rat
belt
was
rat.
just right.
Yeah.
Gross.
So yeah, what do you guys want to do? I mean, you guys have control of your tokens here on the map. You don't necessarily need to walk around the yard here, but if you want to go, like, let's say, oh, I want to go investigate the stable here or the guardhouse or see if there's any doors, now's the time to let me know how you want to try to go about this.
How does the lighting situation here? Because I can't see sheep.
Yeah, you see some light coming out from the house itself. The stable seems dark. The guardhouse, it looks like maybe there's like 1 or 2 torches inside. But the yard outside, especially inside the walls here, you're not getting any like lamplight from the street or anything like that. It's definitely, for you, Malia, it's going to be like you're just moonlight and starlight's all you've got to go on right now. So on your map, I know you can't necessarily see a whole lot of anything. But that will change as we move on.
Everything.
But what you do see, Malia, is like, yep, there's some trees. You know, there's a stable off to the back there, and then attached to the villa's a guardhouse.
I vaguely remember us having heard a ruckus or something coming from the house. Should we go check that out?
Yes.
Yeah. So do you want to like head to the front door or try to see if there's a side door or?
Should be sneaky.
Yeah, maybe look for a side door and some windows for us to like sneak look.
You want to like peek into some windows and stuff? Yeah, sure. Yeah, so let's so you guys want to kind of like make your way down the side here. I'm just going to move you as a group. So you make your way across the garden here. That wall on your map left, and Chad, I'll move you down as well, is where that guardhouse is. So you kind of like peek inside the windows very carefully, and you see that it seems that there's no one inside. You can't see anyone inside that the little guard area. If you continue around to the back here, you see there's the door to the stable house, and there's also a couple of doors. One seems to go into the guardhouse here in the back, and then another seems to lead into the manor itself.
From where we are, is there any kind of straight path where I had originally sent Kigs?
Yeah, so that was up at the front of the house. There was a path that led basically to the front door, and you had Kigs jump up onto a balcony above the front door, or climb up. So that is, you're around like the side now of the manor, whereas you had Kigs and you guys have been looking at the front of the manor previously. So if you would like to approach the front door, you're more than welcome to as well.
Probably not a great idea. I believe the ruckus had come from the house. The guardhouse seems to be empty currently.
Does that mean they're all in the house though? Ugh.
Are there any horses in the stable?
Yeah, you want to like take a peek into the stable real quick?
Talk to
I
the
want to meet a
horses.
horse. I want to meet another horse.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to like do it quietly, or are you like just gonna barge in real quick? Or...
Yeah, I don't want to speak the horses if there are. If there are horses,
Do you know
I don't want to
Maxine?
scare 'em.
Yeah. So like you peek inside, you see
Cry is doing
four.
right now.
Yeah, you see 4 large, what look to be like carriage-pulling draft horses,
Yes.
and then you see a beautiful jet black riding horse.
I'm
and
gonna
from-
steal a horse.
And from the door, or from like the window that you look into, you can see a name on near the horse that says Maladar.
Oh, yummy! Can he talk?
Do you want to go inside and go talk to the horse?
Yes, Cry very much wants to, but she's not gonna go. She's gonna like look at the horse and look at you guys, look at the horse and look at you guys, and
Yes, there's a horse there.
she's gonna be sneaky.
Yeah.
She's gonna be sneaky. Oh, she's gonna be so sneaky getting up in there.
So you're gonna enter the stable here?
Yes.
Okay. So
I'm
gonna
reading
open the door for you.
code legal and trying to find how much we're gonna get
Stealing a
fined
horse?
for stealing a horse.
Sure. So Cry, you can go ahead and move your token if you'd like. Just move it a little bit, carefully, like square by square, so you can see how the light builds in around here. I'll go ahead and clear the turn order as well, since we aren't fighting anything.
Oh my goodness.
So yeah, you see all of the horses in there. Go ahead and roll me stealth as well, just to see like how quietly you're approaching this situation.
Remember what Malia taught you.
An 11. Yeah, so not super bad, but let's see. Yeah, so you approach the horses. So some of them like look a little, sleepy. They're just sleeping there, standing up. They haven't really taken too much notice of you. You're quiet enough at the moment, and you haven't like approached them or anything.
I want to approach them.
Yeah. Which you want to like make your way over to Maladar and his little paddock there?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Yeah, so you walk over to Maladar in his little bottom paddock there.
Legend.
And he kind of like snorts and like, shakes his head a little bit and sees you approach. What would you like to do?
I want to put my hand out for a nice gentle nose sniff. Let him know I am not a bad person. I want to talk to the talking horse.
Make me an animal handling check.
Oh my god. Listen, any dice gods that are listening, I beg you. Baby! Okay!
20 for
Mommy!
Cry. Yeah. Maladar, tosses his head a little bit, that's like long black mane, tossing around, and he pads forward closer to you and nuzzles against your hand. He seems, he seems friendly, like he's used to being ridden, and he's used to having people around, and he seems, okay with you being there. You do notice that there are some saddlebags hanging over the side of Maladar's paddock, just kind of hanging out there. And roll me a perception check real quick.
Okay. Oh my god,
this one's a little bit harder to
fun.
see, so...
Perception.
20, yeah, excellent. You notice Maladar's horseshoes are like a golden color, which is super odd. And now, for us in real life, obviously you wouldn't make horseshoes out of gold because it's super soft metal. Now, Cry, I don't know how much Cry knows about horses and horseshoes.
Nothing.
But you do notice that the shoes are gold, and it looks, obviously it looks gorgeous against like the jet blackness of Maladar.
I like your shoes. Pet.
Yeah, just being pet. Mm-hmm.
Do you know Maxine?
If Maladar is a talking horse, he is not responding.
Can you talk?
It's no answer.
That's okay. Talking's hard. I know. Malia! Malia!
We're getting stage whispers from inside the stable. Malia, it seems Cry is calling for you.
Ooh, perhaps Cry has found something. Mina, can you hold my hand and lead me through the darkness?
Yes, come here, dear. Let's go.
Oh yes, I know my hands are quite soft.
Oh my God.
Quite cold, actually.
Yeah.
And that's why I have you to warm them.
It's like...
Just gals being pals.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys make your way into the stable. I'm assuming you're doing all of this very quietly. Just go ahead and roll me some just basic stealth checks here, and I'll move you into the stable as well.
Varys is gonna go with him.
Yeah, go for it. Just go ahead and drag your guy over there. Mina with a 15, Varys with a 9, Molly with a 13. Varys, I think you like maybe trip over something as you come in, and like stumble a little bit. It makes a little bit of noise. Can I get like whoever wants to just roll me a quick perception to see if like he alerted anyone?
I'm not gonna roll.
Mina, with a 17, you hear like a slight rustling from one of the rooms across one of these walls. So, like to the north of you here.
There's something else in here. And I point that to the wall.
Yeah.
Was it the wall above us up here?
Yeah, to the north of you. Yes. So you see, there's that one door that's kind of to the north, but so that one's a full room. The one that's directly to the north of you here, and I'll ping it for you guys so you can see that location. This one here, it's kind of like a half wall. It's not like a full wall, so you might be able to peek over it if you'd like. You just heard some rustling though.
Yes, it was like a little stealthy peek over.
Yeah, so you go over and you peek over on the other side, and you see a small boy on a cot, sleeping, snoring softly.
On him!
No! Shh. Don't go to sleep.
Okay. Cry's gonna point at the saddlebags next to his stall, and then point at his shoes.
Yeah. Did you want to investigate the bags themselves, Cry, or?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, you open up the main part of the saddlebags here, and you see 8 total gold bars.
She hands it over to Malia.
Solid gold bars.
Although it might be too heavy for her.
Yeah, she might drop. Oh no, Mina grabs it from her.
Yeah, so it's about 40 pounds worth of gold in your hands currently.
Is this the part where we leave? No. We must do this for Nim.
Shoot, I forgot.
We can buy another Nim.
We could come back.
For Nim or for the bags?
Could I reach for one of the gold bars and try to look at it?
You want to investigate it a little bit?
Yeah, I'll kind of shove it into Mina's face. Do you see any sort of maker's mark?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and just roll me an investigation real quick, Mina. Yeah, I mean, it's clearly stamped on the front with the city of Waterdeep seal.
Oh. It just has the Waterdeep seal on it.
It's gold, baby.
It's gold.
As someone who's interested in gold and shiny things, would
Absolutely.
I know anything significant about seals and if they are registered or anything like that?
Likely these are just bars used in trade for either large shipments of things or transferring between banks.
Thought. Let's each take 2. And the weight is dispersed.
Okay.
Into the pockets. Into the pockets.
Into the pockets they go.
Yes. So each of you now have 2 5-pound gold trade bars. Each of them worth about 250 gold.
Holy shit.
Okay.
I want this horse.
You
so
can't
there's
have the horse.
to your south. There is a large double door. It seems to be barred on the inside, but you can kind of see through one of the gaps that there does seem to be a padlock locking it from the outside as well.
Where was this at again?
To the south. So there's a door to the south of you here next to Maladar's pen.
Do you want the robot or do you want the horse?
I want both.
We can buy you a horse, it's fine. We'll buy you a pretty one. It'll be okay.
Cry's gonna scowl over at Mina, and then she's gonna whisper in Maladar's ear, "I'll be back for you."
Okay.
Yeah, so you guys like exit and close the door and all that jazz?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Or
Malia-
unless for some reason you want to murder a small boy, I
No.
guess is my only other question here.
No witnesses!
No witnesses!
Stop it!
Burn him!
He's drank some like murder soup earlier? Like I don't understand.
Yeah, you guys go ahead and drag your tokens out.
Malia
Of the
gives
area.
Cry a little pat on her shoulder and says, "It is much more difficult to steal a horse. They tend to stick out, especially ones with golden shoes. We could get into some great trouble."
She's gonna wave at
Sound just
Maladar
like
before
the
she
boss.
leaves. Bye, pretty horse. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys, you exit, and you shut the door behind you. Yeah. So you're back out in to the kind of the side door area of the Graalhund Villa. Can I get some perception checks, please? 6 for Varus, 6 for Cry, 7 for Mina, Malia. Malia with a
Just staring
21.
at the wall.
Saving,
I open
saving the
my
party.
second set of ears.
and in fact, that's what happens. You hear something. You hear what seems to be some shouts, and like the sound of what you know to be like steel on steel. It seems there's some kind of fighting going on inside the villa.
I hear the battle. There must be something going on over in the villa.
Burn it!
I think as a DM, I'm pretty happy now that Mina has the necklace of fireballs at the moment and not Cry, because Cry's go-to solution today is just
She would just be like
Burn
throwing
it.
beads and shit.
Yeah, just
you get a
burn it.
fireball and you get a
burn it, burn it.
If we just burn down the entire mansion, everything's solved.
Then the construct's dead.
Yeah.
We need proof that the construct is dead.
Okay.
So there's noise going on. What's this door to the north? That leads inside, right?
So the one to the north of you here is one of the doors into what you've seen as the guardhouse barracks. So like while you're going by, you've noticed that the barracks themselves are empty. It's a one-story stone building attached to the mansion itself. And it looks like it has 10 bunk beds inside. You've been able to see this through the windows, and it looks like they have like foot lockers at the end of them. And but there's nothing in there. If you wanted to investigate it a little closer, you'd have to go inside.
Should we go help them, or should we
I want to.
investigate?
Yeah. It
I wanna
says no one
investigate
in
this
there.
The adventurer's gray area. Here we go.
Yes. Let us go investigate.
I will determine the security of this building here.
Sure. Yeah. So do you want to go to the door on the left, or you want to try to go in the barracks door?
The
Barracks
barracks.
door?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you try the latch, and yeah, the door's open. It doesn't seem to be locked.
Oh, can someone have a peek inside? I can't see.
Yeah. You notice this room is dark. Inside there doesn't seem to be any torches or anything lit. So yeah. So here, Varus, let me get rid of that for you so you can actually see. Okay. Yeah. So inside, what you would see is 10 bunk beds with a pair of foot lockers at the bottom of each of these beds. In the northwest corner, there's some like mannequins and racks that look like they're designed to hold some armor and weapons, but all of the mannequins are bare, and there doesn't seem to be any weapons there. Make a quick perception check for me, Varus.
Joel, I thought you were gonna say bugbears, and
Oh yeah.
like I was like, oh,
just bugbears.
What
A
does
9.
your one eye see?
That's about all you see currently. Yeah, I think your one eye may be itching a little bit, and you gotta get it.
There's
Fix that real quick.
beds and foot lockers for each one of the beds, and there's a bunch of naked dolls in the back.
To the footlockers.
Gotta check the
Sure.
footlockers.
Yeah, you guys are. Yeah,
All
you guys
20
want
footlockers.
Yeah, you go inside and you start looking through the foot. There's basically just clothes inside of them. It just looks like basic
Any cool clothes?
No, I'm gonna say no. There's nothing
Anything
cool here.
Any boots?
Purple.
Anything purple.
Any clothes
Anything purple?
Any purple clothes?
Roll me, Molly. Roll me a d20. That's a natural 20. You find what seems to be like a fine like set of boots in purple. They don't look like they're like stuffed underneath a whole bunch of clothes in this guard's footlocker, and it seems like they were probably trying to hide it. Maybe they had been made fun of at some point in time. But they have like little golden jingly bells on them, and they're like these nice purple boots.
Yoink.
Yeah. You notice as you pick up the boots, the bells don't make any noise.
Oh.
And
I was gonna ask, like, is that gonna impede our stealthiness at all?
Well, that's why I was gonna shove it in my bag instead of putting them on. But oh, does it look like they'll fit me?
They currently look a little bit large for you, but do you put them on? You take the time to put them on?
Perhaps when we get home.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you've got some belled purple boots now.
Boots with the bells to my inventory.
woof.
Can't believe you rolled a natural 20 for that.
I love
Unbelievable.
it so much.
Yeah, okay. But that's kind of so when you guys are in here and you're kind of going through the stuff, you do notice that it looks like things were moved in a rush. Like one of the mannequins is kind of like on its side a little bit, and it looks like things were removed from them, put on hastily or strapped on, and then the guards are no longer here. Again, Molly, you remember that there's apparently some fighting going on inside.
Oh yes, we should probably head that way. But it may be that everyone that was here is over there.
So, should we try and be extra stealthy and just go around the fight, and we'll just go look around while they're busy and distracted?
Or burn them.
Or burn them. Bears high fives.
Mina's like barely keeping it together. Like,
I mean, what would you guys like to do? It's your decision.
Yeah, we should maybe stealthily get around the battle. This isn't part of our problem. We're just here for the robot.
Indeed.
We're just here for the robot.
Robot.
Nobody needs to die. We're just here for the construct.
True. Malia, you need better glasses or something. You need to be able to see in the dark.
Excuse me. My human eyes are perfect.
Yes, they are beautiful, but they are not helping us in the darkness right
now. So do you want to try the door on the left? I'm assuming you closed the guard gate door as well, or the guard door here. I'm just gonna go ahead and shut that.
Yeah, let's try this door to the left.
Yeah, go for it. You try it. It's unlocked. Yeah, you want to ease it open real quick? Sure. Inside, it looks like it's a kitchen. The fire on the opposite side of the room is on. There is stocked with cookware and utensils, and there seems to be like a large cook pot over the fire here.
Anything good?
Cry, fire!
No! Don't touch!
And there seems to be a door to the north of you and a door to the south of you as well.
Okay.
now.
Yeah,
Which way does it sound like the fighting's coming from?
Make me a perception check.
Nice.
If you come up to each of these doors, and it seems like on either side of these doors, there's not like a whole lot of noise. You do hear. It seems muffled, like it would be through the floor from you and maybe upstairs. You hear some like stomping around and some like clattering from up. Each of the ceilings here in the Gralhund Villa are 20 feet tall. So above you, the kitchen itself is like, it's got ample amounts of space, but you can hear it kind of like echoing downwards as like you hear some shouting and, you know, swords clashing against each other and the screams of people being hurt.
How many floors is this building?
From the outside, you could see it as 2.
2? Okay.
It's very
so it's
tall.
at least happening like 20 feet above us right now.
Yeah, as far as you can tell. It's a great check. So it's like, basically you're like, okay, it's not in my direct vicinity, but it's like above me and in like from you like a westerly direction, right? Somewhere above you.
Varys gonna like whisper out the door. Fighting happening upstairs. This is a kitchen.
So, should we raid the whole downstairs then?
We might be able to
we'll
get in.
investigate some more.
Any good food out? I'm investigating for food.
I mean, you see some like bread on the table and some cheese and stuff there on a plate, on a platter. It looks like the remains of whatever was had for dinner. Again, it's later now. It looks like they were doing some cleaning of some kind, so there's not really a whole lot left.
Are there any goblets of wine?
Roll me an investigation check. And you guys go ahead and move your tokens into the interior here. And I'll move everything.
Or Varys's? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, where Varys is.
It is quite dark. Ooh, a fire.
Yep, hang on a second. I'll get that fixed for you. So now that you're inside, you do see that there's like torchlight and this fire is on. It looks like there was definitely people doing things while you were, you know, before any of this stuff had happened. So I'm going to go ahead and light the stuff up for you guys so you can see. For those of you that don't have dark vision, this won't change anything on the viewer end, but it does change some things, at least for Malia. So there you go. You're now in the kitchen area here. And Molly, you can see now? You can see the little grid pattern and stuff?
Yes.
Okay, excellent. Yeah, so what is next? Oh, where'd my thing go?
Did we go out in room?
Well, which door do we want to try? Or do we want to go around the front door?
The one to the north of us would lead into the house, right?
Well, they both lead somewhere into the house. You're not super sure. The one to the north of you leads towards what you would know as the front of the house, and the one to the south of you leads towards the rear of the house.
Where do you go?
This way.
Yeah, so you want to try the south door here. Yeah, you touch the handle and you realize that it's not locked. You could open it.
I am very, very good at opening doors, especially if they're unlocked.
Yeah, you creak the door open carefully as you do, and you notice what looks to be a pantry, lined shelves with dry foodstuffs, spices, folded tablecloths, jars of preserves, casks of water, ale, and wine. But above all else, you see corpses on the ground. An older male human with like a mustache and bald on top, but it seems to be wearing some nice, like some fine clothing, and a younger male halfling with like solid mutton chops coming down the side with like what looks to be a bloody apron on.
Oh,
A
it looks like people were for dinner in this house. I will try to have a closer look and try to determine what felled these people.
Yeah, absolutely. Roll me some investigation. It's a 2. No, I think you probably get distracted by something. So, Molly, what distracts you? There is wine, so that might
look up from the pantry. Oh, wine.
She just steps over the corpses to get to the wine.
Excuse me.
Immediately over the corpses there.
Cry wants to look in the pockets at least, if Molly wasn't going to do that.
Roll me some investigation.
Beep, beep, boop. Beep, 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 boop. Nice.
Yeah, I mean, what you find is the finely dressed older man has like a parchment in his pocket, and you pull it out, and it seems to be a list of some kind. Cry reads, yes?
Nope.
Nope. Okay, so it seems to be a list of some kind. The halfling that you reach into his pocket seems that he has like a wooden spoon stored in there, and he seems like have a crust of some kind of bread or cheese in his apron pocket as well. But
wait, you're not sure whether it was bread or cheese, though?
Excuse me, bread and cheese. Thank you.
Okay, I was like,
Cry was about to find out.
Okay. He had snacks in his pockets.
Pocket snacks.
So Malia will look at the wine. She's like,
Uh-huh.
She'll put it in her pocket, and she'll look around, and she'll say,
You two are actually in the room now, so go ahead and move you.
She'll say, let's have a closer look. And then she starts to cast a spell.
Okay.
She is going to cast Detect Magic.
All right. Okay. You post that bad boy in the chat here.
Yeah.
I know it's got a radius, but I'm not super sure what it is. Is it 1,000 feet, I think? Okay, so detect magic. Vocal and somatic components, concentration 10 minutes. Sense the presence of magic within 30 feet of you. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. You learn at the School of Magic, if any. Spell can penetrate most barriers, but is blocked by 1 foot of stone, inch of common metal, thin sheet of lead, or 3 feet of wood or dirt. The pantry itself does not give off any magical aura to you.
I will look down at the bodies, and I think my eyes would probably have kind of like a glittery pinkish glow to them.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, you look down at the bodies. There doesn't seem to be magic on the bodies.
I look at Cry, and she blinds me because she's magical. Ooh.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. There's definitely magic coming from Mina's new fireball necklace, and yeah, so
Okay.
that exists.
Fireball.
Fireball.
Cry, I do not see anything amongst these bodies.
She pulls out the wooden spoon.
It looks like it was recently used to stir something and is kind of crusted.
What did he stir last? DM?
It has a distinctly peppery taste.
Mmm.
DM, is it hot?
Is it hot?
No, it has been a while since it's been stirred.
Are the dead bodies
toss
hot?
it.
But it does kind of like almost, it makes you cough a little bit because it was probably too much pepper. You're not super sure if this cook was any good.
Just gonna bend down and be like, stupid, and drop the spoon on him.
Wow, yeah, that dead guy. Okay, good. Poor dead cook, yes.
Aw.
Can't cook good. Maybe he died for a reason. Can't cook good. Bad cook.
If I'm reading this spell description correctly, does that mean I could put my face up against a door and see through the door if there's any magical auras?
Yes.
Oh my
is
god.
what it sounds like. So you could put your face on a door.
All right.
Because it is not 3 feet of wood. You would be able to see through it in a 30-foot radius here. Yeah, so go ahead and drag that one out for me. Show me how long 30 is. And get that out there. Oh yeah, all right, all the way
blocking.
over that way. Okay, yeah. Let's see.
This is so goofy.
No, you don't notice anything particularly magical. But make me since you're up at the door, make me a perception check. A 10. You hear like some noise, different different from the fighting that seems to be muffled. Sounds like someone either walking around or rustling through some things.
Cry. I think someone is on the other side of this door.
Can Cry, with her big ass eyeballs, peek through like a slat in the door to see if she can see through?
I mean, there's like a crack at the bottom of the door if you'd like to do that. Or
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah. All right, so you get down on your hands and knees and like peek underneath. Roll me a perception check.
Okay, I will. Perception.
A 9.
And I oop.
I think actually, let's see. I think there's something in the way. You look underneath the crack in the door and it's blocked by something. It's not like, there's an opening and then there's something on the other side.
Can I can she poke it through the
Yeah, you poke at it and it feels like fabric. It feels like someone's clothing maybe.
I'm just tickling someone through a door.
Yeah, you know what? I think we get that thing where like you're doing that, and then like your gaze moves up a little bit, and you see like a pair of dead eyes staring back at you underneath the door here, and we get that moment of like, oh god, and then you realize that they're like all glazed over and dead, and you see like blood trickling out of the mouth.
That guy.
Oh.
And you said you heard something rustling in there?
Yes.
Yeah, it sounded like someone was maybe walking around.
Oh.
Zombies.
Clearly wasn't this guy.
Zombies.
Doggo. Perhaps we should leave this door and try another.
Maybe.
Right there.
Cry, take me to our friends.
Yeah, so you retreat from the pantry door, and you want to go up to the northern side there.
Yeet.
Yeah.
Yeet.
Okay. Do you guys just want to go ahead and open that door?
Boom.
Can I put my face up against it first?
Yeah. It doesn't seem like there's anything magical in the area.
Okay, let's go.
But what it does look like is a laundry room. This is the room where the servants would wash clothing, has scrub buckets, wash basins, soap, mops, and chamber pots that they would clean here. There's also some corpses. There seems to be a middle-aged female human, and it's off on the side where you see, like, if you walk in, you see where it joggles off to the left there, Varys. You can see that, like, the legs of this middle-aged female human, and if you walked in, you see her, like, laying at the bottom of these stairs. It looks like these stairs lead up somewhere. They're much smaller and, very tight. Definitely looks like ways for servants to get around the home without being in the main house.
Yeah, he's gonna whisper back. There's more dead people in here.
Mina's gonna go in too, I think. Hang on.
I think Varys is gonna take a quick look around to find anything else.
Yeah, roll me an investigation.
Oh, okay.
A 9. No, it's a laundry room.
I see all the stuff you described.
Yeah, you see everything that I said. It doesn't look like, if anything, there wasn't much of a struggle in here. It looks like that this maid was killed pretty handily. You do notice that she has a key ring on her belt.
Ooh. Take that.
Yeah, so you pull the keys off.
I'm gonna go up. I'm gonna go up the stairs.
You want to go all the way upstairs? Yeah.
Go up the stairs.
Is anyone joining her?
I'll go with her.
Going on her
I'm
own?
going up the stairs.
We should stick together.
No splitting up.
All right, hang on. I'm gonna drag you all to the top of the stairs here. It's gonna take me a second.
It's like we're being dragged by an ungodly. Whee!
I think I might have broken it. So
You broke it.
I might have broken it.
Oh,
God has broken us.
All right, hang on.
Big and I oop moment.
We
Right.
are the broken ones.
trying to drag you all into this tiny little tight hallway. It's actually a lot of effort. Okay, so you guys go up this super tight staircase. It all cramps into you. Chat, I'll bring you over to where this thing is. Here, hang on. They're in this tiny little hallway here, and you see some doors off to your right-hand side there, and there's a door to the south of you as well. Roll some perception for me.
Well, better. That's better.
19 for Varys, nice. Cry 6, Malia 19.
Sorry, it's loading.
No, it's fine. Regardless, the 19s are enough for you to be able to like talk about it or whatever. You can distinctly hear the sounds of fighting like through the wall to your west as you're walking up the stairs. You can hear it echoing out through like a larger room that's just on the other side of this wall.
So.
We seem to have stumbled upon this place in the middle of a massive murder. It is still continuing.
Over there. Burn it.
Oh, actually, with those 19s as well, to the through the walls to your south and east, you can hear like low muttering and whispers. I think with the 19s, you can kind of hear like like the sounds of women and men, and they seem a little scared. And you hear like the shushing of one of them to another one, and yeah.
Oh, perhaps they are survivors. I
Kill
hear
the killers.
Go talk to them. Maybe help them.
Yes, we should try to help anyone escape if they are trying to stay safe in whatever is going on here.
You said that they were to the...
Yeah, so they're through the wall to your south and east. So there's a door that's over there on the right-hand side that also goes south. So you might be able to go in there.
Maybe press on the door? See if it opens?
Yeah, so you want to like push on the door there. It looks like it doesn't have a locking mechanism. So you push on it, and you're greeted pretty immediately by 9 commoner servants, essentially, and they're all like clutching on brooms and things, rolling pins and mops that they're trying to like use as clubs, and they're all like shrunk back as you open up the door, and they look really scared.
It's okay. It's okay. We're not hurting anybody. Well, I hurt one guy, but we're not hurting anybody.
There's one of the guys that's up here at the front, and he's, You're not with the Zentarum?
I look back at Molly. Is that one that we're with?
Quickly, come with us. We can help you escape.
How do we know we can trust you? And you see like some of the other ones nod, like, yeah.
You're muted, my dear.
Still muted. What did you break? Oh, it's me, apparently, chat. Everything died. Hang on. It was me, apparently. So that's good. And now, of course, Dungeon Dame and Mike are now switched, so hang on.
And
there we go. You're good. I still can't hear.
Oh no.
Yeah. Got nothing.
I love how we all pulled our notebooks out of the...
Huh. Trying it again, chat. Hang on. Thank you for your patience.
How about now?
Yay! All right, I'll fix the cameras later, but here we go. We're good. So as you were maybe saying,
You don't know that you can trust us, but would you rather stay here and die or leave out the house? Because there's a clear path out.
Roll me persuasion.
Ooh, baby.
Yeah, persuasion. Oh, come on.
14. Yeah, you can tell that they're just scared and they want out. They've kind of like, they feel like they've maybe been backed into a corner here and you're just letting them go. So they're looking at you. They're definitely nervous and they're still clutching on to their improvised weapons here, but they will follow you out. Do you take them downstairs and out the back door there?
Yeah.
Okay. So you get there. I'm not going to move all their tokens right now. What do you say to them?
Just before they leave, do you know what's happening here right now?
Yeah, the same man. There's Zentarum. They came. They started killing everyone. Erstal Floxen. He was being held here. The lady of the house had something to say to him. I'm not so sure. There was she has a construct and it had a stone and she told it to go. And then Erstal, he escaped, and all of the Zentarum were here, and they started killing everyone, so we hid.
That's good. Do you know where the construct went?
He shakes his head.
No. Okay. All right.
Are there any more of you?
He like, as you've taken him down the stairs, you've like walked over one of the maids, like corpses, and you see the ones in the pantry, and he goes, it doesn't seem there are any still alive, but the children. Oh, the children. I'm sure they still live. We could hear the fighting still, so there's someone still defending them.
Oh, there... Really? Okay.
Start petting her hair.
Fine! All right. We'll see if we can get the children out.
Oh, good. Thank you. I'm sure if you do, the Lord and Lady of the house will be indebted to you.
Mm. Well, is there a way for us to get around the fighting stealthily? Sneak up on them?
I'm not so sure. The servants' quarters are separate, but through the pantry you can come into the main house. They seem to be all upstairs now. You might be able to just walk up the main stairway.
All right. Good luck.
Yeah. Yes. Thank you. And you like see them run off, and we get the shot of like them being able to open the gate easily, and like they have the key to like get out of the place, and they lock it behind them, and they kind of trot off.
Well, we got keys from somebody.
Yeah, you have a key ring.
Keys now.
So you do have a key ring for something. You're not super sure about what that is yet. But yeah, so are you guys still upstairs, or did you want to come downstairs and try the downstairs again, or?
Bold and brash.
What was your plan?
Let's go kill everybody.
Oh, God.
Want to join the fray and...
I almost died to a box. I don't think brash and brave is the tactic here.
Keep in mind who we're fighting. Guys, who are we fighting? We're fighting the Zentarum, who...
Yeah, aren't we with the Zentarum, sort of?
But we're with, but we're not, but we are, but... I'm so confused of all the double agentry we signed up. Yeah.
Well, we're with Davil Starsong. He didn't necessarily say specifically that he's part of the Zentarum. We discovered that, but he didn't tell us. Yeah.
True.
So if we kill these guys thinking that they're bad, then there's plausible deniability to say we didn't know that they were
and plus
our people,
we have
your
total
people.
Yeah, and we have total motive. We're trying to find this robot that we need to get.
But they were trying to get the robot, right? No, they were trying to get someone else that was held there. It's also confusing.
Yeah, they've got something with Erstal going on, yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, Malia, roll me a little bit of history. Roll me either intelligence or history. On the name Erstal Floxen.
I think I've heard this name. It's a type of shoes?
The name sticks to you, and you swear you should know this, but it's not. Whatever it is isn't coming up right now, and you know that your mentor would be livid that you don't remember.
Definitely.
Oh God.
Shoes.
Well, that's helpful. Perhaps they needed a cobbler? Who knows? Ugh.
Perhaps I would remember with some wine in my belly.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. Okay.
So we're going
I'm so
to...
nervous.
We're gonna join this or scoot?
Eep. Well, okay, so we know that the construct that we want has left. Ooh! Cry, do you still have the whirly-woo? Whirly-woo it! Is it here?
Yeah, it's definitely spinning. It's like... It's not... It doesn't seem to be as quick as it was.
No, it's not.
She's gonna try and make it go a little faster.
It actually resists you doing that. It won't spin any faster. The gears won't allow it.
Dumb. Turns it off, puts it in her bag. Pocket. Armpit.
So, my question is, do we care enough to continue?
We did promise about those kids.
We did
How do we feel about children?
Should we just maybe perhaps go save children and then leave?
Do we know how
Yes.
many children there were? Because he just said children, and we know of the one in the
We
stable.
know of the one!
Are they bad children? What if they're
Yeah,
bad
maybe they
children?
have it coming. Maybe they're awful children.
Maybe they deserve this.
Maybe.
Maybe they have it coming.
Oh no.
We're rationalizing child death now.
Hmm.
I know, you ever been to a Chuck E. Cheese? There's some kids that it's like...
My line of work.
Child death? Oh.
Do you think this is something Kiggs might be able to help with?
Maybe.
Try. There was also that room with the other person in it, but we don't know who that other person was. All the fighting is
yes.
upstairs.
Oh, Mina. In the pantry, there's a door. I heard some noise. Perhaps someone is hiding in there.
Possible. Do we want to go check it out?
Yes, I shall I'll open the door gently.
You're not strong enough to kick the door open right now, my dear.
So what, you want to open the door to the left in the pantry there?
This one, please.
That's the plan? Okay. Crew, are you with her? at the
Yep,
moment?
I'm gonna
Always.
have her back.
Yeah.
Always.
Never
Alright.
split the party.
Okay, well then I'll move you, since that seems to be a smart thing to do. Okay, so you just wanna open the door here, and you open it gently. I'm assuming you're trying to do this stealthily, so roll me some stealth. Party. Do it all for me. Party it up. Do me some stealth. Cry 5, Varus natural 20 with a 25, Molly a 22.
Come in.
And if it's been over 10 minutes, then my magic eyes are off.
I think maybe by the end of moving all the stuff around, like it's definitely there's definitely less combat noise too. It's been some time. And then Mina with a 5. You open the door as quietly as you possibly can manage. Malia, you do that very well, but it seems that Cry and Mina maybe like trip over the bodies that are in there, and so when you open the door, you notice that you're in what looks to be the main entry room of the Gralhun Villa here. And as you open it up and you take a peek around, you see a man kind of walking through what looks to be littered like corpses all over the floor. It looks like there's 8 guards with bloody, tattered House Gralhund livery all over them. And there looks to be 2 other dead men in all black armor. And you see a guy kind of like poking through all of this. And I think that's where Cry and Mina like trip and like bump into each other, and they alert this guy, and he whips around, and he says, "Who's there?" "Golly, is that you?" When he starts to walk, and you hear like the steps like coming closer down to where you are, you have about 2 seconds before he sees you. What do you want to do?
Molly is going to like shove everyone out of the way so that there's like into the corners. Gonna move here. She's gonna be like, "Cry, move, cry."
Oh, okay. So you're gonna try to hide in the room with the door open now.
She's gonna draw her dagger out. Get ready to slit this guy's throat.
Wait, did we see what he was wearing?
Yeah, I mean, Malia would have. So he's wearing all black armor.
Oh, okay, so he's...
but you probably didn't get a whole lot better view. Basically, there's just a couple torches and the fireplace is on in here, so Malia doesn't have the best, like, dark vision or, like, dim light vision. So she basically got that look at him. And he goes, "Rowdy, you still in the pantry?" Starts walking that direction.
I can make him sleep.
Roll me stealth. Let's see if he notices that you guys are hiding here.
Ooh, yes. Maybe putting him to sleep is better than murder.
5 for Mina, Varys 18, Cry 20, Malia 7. Malia, as this guy approaches the door here, we get this shot of the doorway and the like thuggish looking man approaching it. And we see the long blue feather of your hat just sticking out into the doorway at head height. "Crowley, you playing dress up again? What are you doing?"
Cry's gonna put him to sleep.
All right, Cry, roll it right now. Otherwise, we're going straight into initiative right after this. So, Cry, you cast Sleep. It takes you 6 seconds to do it. I'm assuming you had started doing it anyways. Roll 5d8. The total is how many hit points the creature the spell can affect within 20 feet of you of a point that you choose. I'm assuming you just pick a point on the other side of the wall here, and you will just want to make this guy go to sleep. Okay, so roll me 5d8. 25. Oh boy. You notice him get like a little woozy. And then he goes, "Oh, I never should have laid off the drink." And then he takes a step into the room, sees you there, and I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative. So if you would please click your tokens and go ahead and roll your initiative, and we're going to see what happens here as this dark-clad man, snake tattoo on his face, steps into the pantry area and sees you all there. So 11 for Cry, Vars 14, Mina with an 8. Mina, your rolls today have just not been doing it for you.
Cry.
Amalia with a 24, and let me get this guy real quick. There's a keyboard shortcut that I should know for that guy, and I don't remember what it is. Oh well.
It's called delete.
It's called delete. Wow. Oh my gosh. All right, so he's selected there. We're gonna roll his initiative. He rolled an 8. So it looks like you guys are gonna be able to go a lot before he does. So Malia, you see him step in here, looking at your feather. "Crowley," and he's like kind of woozy, and you get the jump on him. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm gonna whip out my rapier and stab him.
Yeah, absolutely. You pull your rapier out and you stab at him with it. Go ahead and roll for that.
Get sneak attack because he's flanked by all my buddies, right?
If you do hit, yeah. Rapier with a 17. Yeah, he's only wearing this like black leather armor, and you sink the rapier deep into his side. So go ahead and roll me some damage there. 6 sneak attack and the 5 piercing damage from the rapier itself. Yeah, you sink it deep into his side. And he's like, "Ah, you aren't Crowley."
Oh.
And yeah, you've done that. Do you want to try to move around him or something, or are you good where you're currently at? Or you have a bonus action as well.
Yes, I am going to move here to kind of block him.
As you stab him in the side, and you slip around him through to the other side of the door. Absolutely.
And then I'm going to cast my last bardic inspiration because we haven't rested in a while.
Awkward.
Yeah, who do you cast that on?
I'm gonna cast it on Varys. I'm gonna be like, for the throat.
Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
And that's my turn.
Excellently done. Yeah. Okay. So Varys, it's your go, buddy. What do you want to do?
All right, I am gonna stab him with a dagger.
Yeah, so you stab out with a dagger again. The rapier's already sunk into his side. The dagger comes in from the opposite end, stabbing into his chest as he's beset on all sides here. You absolutely hit. Go ahead and roll me some damage.
So what does the inspiration do?
So inspiration would be for if you're making the attack roll and you're like, okay, I rolled a 14. I want to use my inspiration die. You would roll another d6 on top of that. To try and get the attack higher, or for, I think saving throws still applies. Is that right, Stella, for yours?
Yeah, it's useful for everything except damage rolls.
There you go. So you can add a d6 on top of that. But yeah, you did hit him.
All right, so I'm going to hit him. But then I also have Colossus Slayer, which allows another 1d8 of damage if the creature is below its hit point maximum.
It is certainly below hit point maximum, so go ahead and use Colossus Slayer. Wow. I guess you got that for your level 3 there. Excellent.
Yep.
So just roll me a d8.
And take some extra, bud.
9 total damage here. Wow, you guys are, I mean, he's taken 2 really deep wounds very quickly, and he's clutched and doubled over, and he still seems a little bit woozy from the sleep that did not entirely take hold, but yeah, absolutely. Cry. It is your go here. What do you want to do?
Set him on fire.
She's gonna go feral and stab him.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, you have him on all sides, and you just have a bunch of knives and just jump him in this doorway.
Yes.
It's pretty brutal.
Let's stab him.
Yeah, roll me the dagger. 23 absolutely hits this guy. 6 more damage. Holy, yeah, he's in a real bad way. You see blood pouring out of all of these these stabbed wounds. Oh gosh, it's Ides of March over here. He's just getting absolutely devastated. Okay. So Mina, I'm gonna have you roll. Just roll me a straight dex check. We're gonna see if you go first or if this guy goes first. Okay.
Oh man,
yours is having trouble loading today.
Yeah, it's having issues.
What don't your dex you have no bonus on your dex? Is that right? Okay.
0.
Oh, that's fine. You still beat him, so you get to go. Yeah. He rolled a 2. So go ahead and you get to go before him.
All right. Well, I'm gonna smack him with my hand axe.
Yeah. 22 absolutely hits.
Oof,
oh
that's
my
my
gosh.
aesthetic right there. Warlocks and hand axe.
Wow. So he's been stabbed, and now he's gonna get chopped. So roll me the damage on the hand axe. You just click the word hand axe. Is it going? Oh, okay.
Clearly, the solution is to click it.
Yeah, is that it?
Mm-hmm.
5 damage. Yeah. You cut him, and he falls to the floor, bleeding profusely from all over. Definitely very much dead. So he's a dead guy, and he is now on the floor. So yeah, he's dead. What else would you like to do?
Once someone died who isn't Varys.
It's true. None of you took damage too, but you did make quite a lot of noise.
Oh no.
but no one seems to have come down yet, and you still hear the sounds of fighting above you. What would you like to do?
Go into the big room here.
Yeah. So you step into the big room. The floor is strewn with bodies. You can hear the sound of fighting coming from the top of a wide staircase in the northwestern corner. 2 iron chandeliers hanging from a dark mahogany ceiling above a long dining table carved from red larchwood. Chairs surround the table with a particularly tall and elaborate chair at each end. Lining the wood-paneled walls are tapestries and locked wooden cabinets that contain fine dishes, silverware, and candlesticks. A fireplace with black marble mantelpiece has a framed family portrait mounted above it. It depicts the Lord and Lady Gralhund, their 3 young children, and a dog.
Okay.
Lying around the room are, I think we mentioned this earlier, but there are 8 guards wearing bloody, tattered House Gralhund livery, and it looks like what looks to be 2 dead Zentirum, now 3 in black leather armor. All of them are human. And I think, actually, what we're going to do right now, we're going to go ahead and take that break as you guys have walked out here into the big room. We'll take our break right here, guys. So I do appreciate you tuning in today to Waterdeep Dragon Heist as presented by DieFall, and we'll be back in about 3 to 5 minutes. See you then.
So I was listening to your beautiful story on my phone while everything came back. So thank you so much for that. It made my mood a little bit better when my computer was just like, bye.
Never mind. We'll do an AMA later. Welcome back. We're in it. We're in it to win it now. Awesome. Okay. That was a little bit, I guess, of an extended break, but that's okay. Dungeon Dame's computer got to reset itself. So hopefully we're bigger, better, faster, and stronger now, and I do appreciate your patience. Thank you, chat. Welcome back to DieFall Presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist, Episode 10, the episode where our players find out some stuff and hopefully save some people. Anyways, you guys are in the Gralhund Villa, and you've just dispatched what seems to be a Zentirum agent, and there's fighting still continuing on in the villa itself. You see now in the large room all of these bodies and the large mahogany table, the fine pieces of chinaware and silverware and candlesticks all hidden away in these, and this is, I'm never gonna.
Sorry.
Shh.
Don't
talk about it.
Everybody.
No, it didn't happen.
Anybody.
Didn't happen. No worries.
The, all of the finery in the cabinets around the room. But yeah, what would you guys like to do?
What kind of dog is in this portrait?
Let's see. I think it definitely looks like a hound. It's got like floppy brown ears, and it's like kind of got like this dappled, like speckled look. It's a white mane coat and then like brown speckling across it. And it's like. The portrait itself is definitely one of those like old ones in like the 17 or 1800s where like everyone is very stiff looking. You know, you got the hand like in the breast pocket, so the artist didn't have to actually paint the hand because that cost more, right? And then they always, you know, they have their hands behind their back, and it's more of like but they did go all the way down to the feet, so that's good. So it was a full body one, but they saved a little money on the hands there. But the dog itself is, you know, like a white and brown like hound.
Okay.
As a commissioned artist, hands cost more.
Yes, absolutely. That's why this is why my robot guy just has claws. He has claws for hands. Much easier to make C's than it is fingers, man. Yeah. Okay. So you're in this large room. What would you like to do?
Are any of the kids in the painting that kid that we saw in the stable?
No.
No, so there's at
You're
least
my least
4
favorite
children.
child. To the stable with you.
The stable.
Yeah, no, that's probably just a stable hand of some kind.
Okay.
Well, if we want to go rescue the children, and there is an issue with too many Zentarums, we do have the fireballs, but we probably do not want to use them. Otherwise, we might be linked with the event outside our home.
Yes, let's avoid using the fireballs as much as possible.
But if the robot that set the fire at our place was here, and if we set the fire using the fireballs, we could just say he did it.
Cry, let's have a look at your whirly-woo. Is it just
the whirly-woo?
Whirly-woo.
Excuse me?
The whirly-woo!
Whirly-woo!
The whirly-woo!
No, it's
So
whirly-woo-hoo.
Whirly-woo-hoo.
Right. So you pull out the whirly-woo.
Who?
Woo-hoo.
And you activate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like not even spinning at all.
I think he's gone.
You still hear the sounds of combat upstairs. It's a long combat. Tell you what.
Hey, Jesus.
Still fighting up there.
Wow. Okay. Well, my only problem is that we need to find this construct. We have no clues as to where he is, except the lady who sent him away, who's currently probably dying upstairs right now.
Well, perhaps since it's been a few moments now, most of them will be dead. So we could have a go look.
Take a look-see-loo.
A look-see-loo.
You see on the other side, before the stairs, you do see the front door area. There are double doors out into the front yard. You do also see some double doors to the north that may lead to something else, and you see some doors to your west as well. It's up to you what you would like to do.
So many doors.
Lots of doors. Big house.
Big house for
investigate.
baby brains.
Yeah. Investigate the upstairs.
The upstairs. Let's do it.
Oh, I think I can see the upstairs.
Oh, yeah. Whoops.
Guys, I don't know if we have enough healing for this.
Oh, God.
Hang on. Don't. I didn't want to do it, but I'll have to restrict it and I'll give it back. I'll have to give Stella actual sight here. Frick. I did not even consider that was going to be a thing.
You fool!
Okay. And I'll give you some sight real quick. No, it says you have sight. Wait, you can't see?
No, I can see all of it.
No. Malia.
Oh, my sight is fine. I see a room.
Okay, yeah, then you're fine.
I see like.
Could you not see outside either? Yeah, okay.
I can see fine now.
Mina, do you still see the upstairs?
Hang on. Everything, yeah, I can still see the whole upstairs. And the whole
Mina gets
I can see the whole map.
We don't need to go upstairs.
No.
Wait, you can see the whole map? That's not... Okay. Refresh when you have a second.
Are you sure you want me to?
Not really, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine.
I won't, Meta, I promise. I don't see anything.
Alright, so do you want to go into the door on the left-hand side here? Is that the plan?
Let's have a peek.
Yeah, so you come up to this door and you push it open. And it looks to be a parlor room. It's furnished for comfort. Contains some like dainty chairs, a chaise lounge, a wine cabinet, framed paintings of various long dead members of the family. You also see the bodies of 2 guards lying atop blood-soaked rugs. They're wearing chain shirts in the livery of House Growland. It looks like there was some sort of struggle in here at some point.
I bet that's the one whose boots you stole.
You
won't miss them now.
Cry wants to go sit on one of the lounges.
Yeah, Cry, you step your way over one of the thugs and you sit down on the lounge. Yeah.
I like how we're helping ourselves to like this house
while the people are dying upstairs. It's fine.
We're just taking our time.
Varys, are you looking to like open that door up top there? Is that what you're doing?
I'm just gonna stand in there.
Okay.
Oh. You know what? What the hell? Varys will
Open it up.
Varys will take a peek in this room.
Yeah. This looks to be some kind of den and trophy room.
There's a thing in it!
There's the heads of various beasts mounted on the walls and gleaming suits of armor standing at attention in the corners. Bearskin rugs and overstuffed chairs fill the room. There's a falcon in the middle of the room, resting on a table in a cage. A little hooded falcon. And it seems to be like uncomfortably like hopping from one foot to the other, you know, like on its little perch.
Live.
Bird.
Yes, that is a bird. Good job.
It's big.
A bird is way more easier to steal than a horse.
I don't think it will actually matter in this respect. That is a big cage. What are we gonna do? Take it with us when we go upstairs?
Last time Varys was in close quarters with birds, he lost an eye, so he's not down for any of this.
True.
Varys just like backs
Also,
slowly.
If the Lord and
Covers
Lady
his good eye and just slowly backs away.
if the Lord and Lady do still live and we steal their bird, I'm sure they won't be too happy about it.
We protect.
A bird that has a whole room to itself, just like to view. Clearly, special bird.
I could accidentally knock it over. Oops.
Oh, no.
Let me open the window. Oops. Did I do that?
Oh dear. Must have been opened in the ruckus.
Oh my god.
In the ruckus.
All right. What else would you guys like to do? Are you stealing this bird? Is that what I'm hearing right now?
No.
No.
No, we can't steal the bird. Yet.
Yet.
We can steal it after.
Are there any
Sure.
desks
Maybe.
in that room with the taxidermied stuff?
Yeah, I mean there's a table in the middle of the room. Are you looking for like a writing desk or of some kind? Or?
Yeah, somewhere to get really, really nosy.
This doesn't look like this looks more like a place where he probably would have had, you know, a pipe or a cigar amongst all of his trophies and like a drink.
Okay.
In a house like this, there's definitely a study somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But it's not that room.
But not this room, no.
Not the dead animal room.
Yes.
With one
this
live
is-
animal.
This is where you sit in your really plush leather armchair, smoke a pipe, and observe all of the really deadly things that you've slain.
I doubt he slayed them.
No, of course not.
Commissioned death.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the double doors up to the top, and then you definitely hear the commotion up at the top of the stairs.
I think we're all dragging our feet just a little.
I'm just waiting for
Should
more
we
people
go
to die
upstairs?
upstairs.
There are people to save, I suppose. Okay.
Oh, I
Let's
know
do
what
it.
I know what I can do. I'll just like kind of like clap clap, and then Kiggs just pops into existence.
Yeah, Kiggs is there.
Mm.
Hey, Kicks.
Kiggs, you know I love you.
Yeah.
You're a good boy. Okay, I'm going to do the thing. And I'll possess him, I guess.
Sure. Yeah. What do you want to do with Kiggs?
Go up the stairs.
I'm assuming stealthfully, so please roll me a stealth check.
Okay, cat. C-A-T, cat. I can spell.
C-A-T cat. I can spell. Good. Excellent.
Okay, stealth is +4.
A
Oh
plus.
god.
A 7. So Kiggs stealthily makes their way up the stairs. And you see and hear, a battle raging between several Zentirum and house guards. The floor is strewn with dead bodies at this point. The doors to what looks to be a large bedroom, you know this to be the one that you had looked into with Kiggs the first time, up on the from the balcony. The master bedroom. You see, as you peek around the corner, you see Lady Gralhund there, standing there next to what looks to be like a half-orc bodyguard of some kind. there's a door across the way past the fighting, and it seems to be ajar, and you see like a dark-clad man, and he seems to be trying to kick in a door on the other side. You see the corpses of like 6 guards wearing the House Growlin livery, and there's 2 Zentirum that are down on the ground in their black armor. You see some of the House Growlin guard fighting off the attacking Zentirum force, and they're trying to get into the area of the Lady Yala Gralhund. There's also a door to the north of Kiggs as well, as they come to the top of the stairs landing. But it is shut.
There's this huge battle going on, and this cat just
yeah. You like, for you in like the Kiggs form, you see that like one of the guards like notices Kiggs, but obviously can't do anything about it currently, and it's a cat. So I don't think they care super much.
Malia will pop out of it, and she'll relay all of this to the party.
Mm-hmm.
So if we want to do anything, perhaps we should do it now.
No
Okay.
fireball. Not you, Malia.
Oh. No fireball, Cry. No fireball. No.
All right, I suppose we should go up there, hey?
Cry. Little. Alright, so we're going up.
All right, here we go.
Would you like to do it quietly?
Yes.
I'm assuming
Yes, please.
that's the thing there. All right, I'm gonna get you guys in a line here so I can drag you all up at the same time to the upper room here. So go ahead and roll me some stealth, and we're gonna place you here on the upstairs.
We're like, eh.
I'm distracted thinking about that dog.
Yeah.
Like, we're tasked with saving the kids, but Sella just wants to save the dog.
Varys 13, Cry 15, Malia 9, Mina 12.
Oof.
Malia, you get to the top of the stairs, and you turn around the corner, and you immediately see one of the Zentarum thugs turn and look at you and say, "Lads, more behind us!" And like they seem a little uneasy that there are more people behind. I think at this point, this is where I'm going to have you guys also roll some initiative for me, please. Yeah, let's do the thing. And I'll go down my own list here, and we'll see what happens. This guy. Okay. So Cry 23, Malia 10, Varys 19, Mina 11, and then some of these thugs placed variously throughout the actions here. And let me grab this guy. This is the one I wanted. And we're going to do them as well. And so these guys are going to go on their turns. I roll all of their initiatives. And then the dark-clad gentleman trying to ram his way into the room beyond. I'll go ahead and move the door here because it's ajar. You see him towards your south there, beaten and bruised and a little bit bloody, but down towards the south there. Okay. And that should be good. Let me go ahead and reorder this again. And yes, fantastic. Cry, it seems that you have the first go here. What would you like to do?
I can't see anything, so I'm gonna...
Yep. Hang on. I'll get everyone. Chat, I'll show you the map. Sorry, I was getting everything set up. Okay. So yeah, you guys are kind of like off. You're just coming up the stairs here. There seems to be a lot of action going on. The three you first see are all in that same black armor that you saw before. They definitely look like they were prepared to like come in here and assassinate some people. Then you see like the chainmail of the house guard across from you, defending what looks to be the entrance to this large bedroom.
Mm-hmm. Cool. I'm gonna beat the crap out of one of them. Here we go.
Bring it to him.
Okay.
So what you got?
Let's use... I'll hit him with the Witch Bolt. I want to hit the guy right in front of me with the Witch Bolt.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and cast me a Witch Bolt.
In the words of the late Lightning McQueen, ka-chow. Well...
Yeah, is he dead?
He died, right? I didn't see the third movie.
He steps out of the way, and the bolt slams into the ground right between his legs, and he jumps back a little bit. The house guard go and they've now noticed that there's someone here, this kind of like pasty witch-looking woman, and Yala Growlhund from beyond goes, "Who is that? What's going on out there?" And we get like this view of on the doorway where Erstal is trying to kick down this door, and we see him look behind him and goes, "Shit!" And he starts redoubling his efforts to try and get through this door.
Does looking at him jog Malia's memory about who he is?
Malia, you see him now. Maybe it jogs your memory about who he is. Roll me intelligence or history.
Shoes? Shoes.
No! Shoes!
Shoes.
Yeah. I think you're just so fixated on having those purple boots eventually on your feet that you're just, don't care. Looks like an assassin. Whatever. You're not even sure if that's actually Erstal at this point, so that's good.
I like his shoes.
Good. Yeah. So Cry, you've gone. This guardsman here is going to attack the Zentirum in front of him, and he's going to lash out with his long sword. He absolutely does hit. He deals some good damage to this guy, and he's going to strike at him again. That also hits. Wow, he's done quite a lot of damage to this guy here. And he's sliced him across both times, and he's done a good job. Good for him. Okay. That's that guy. Who's next? Varys, what would you like to do?
Varys, not see anything from where he's standing. He's gonna gooch
we'll go
to there.
Peek around the corner there. Yeah. So you dash up there and you see the sights in front of you that we've been describing. And from your vantage point, you definitely see like the large half-orc man in the bedroom that's like sitting there guarding the lady.
That's to the south, right? Because I just see kind of a.
Sorry. Hang on. Let me get this. I mean, you can see him like in the shadows directly ahead of you, I think. Yeah.
All right. Yeah. I see two kind of obstructed circles.
Yep.
Behind a room of everyone. So, I'm gonna take a shot at the dude right in front of me.
Absolutely. So you whip around your longbow and you fire off a shot.
Yep. Suck on one of these.
It's a 20. That absolutely hits. He's sucking on it somehow.
And suck on it good.
5 damage. Excellent. Yeah. He's definitely distracted by the two guys in front of him, and he doesn't notice that this arrow goes straight through his leather armor into his back.
He doesn't notice?
Well, he doesn't notice you until that happens.
Okay. That's a thing I would notice.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
This guy is in the back here, and he can't really reach any of the enemies, but he seems to be just guarding the door, so he's going to do that, and he's going to ready an action for if anyone comes close to him. Mina, it is your go.
Okay, well, I'm gonna move up over yonder, and I am going to Eldritch Blast the guy that Varys just hit.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, 16 hits. Go ahead and roll damage. We see 10 force. Jeez, nicely done. Yeah, that definitely. We watch as like the air splits in front. We get that like Starfield vision as the Eldritch Blast like rips open through time and slams into this guy. There's definitely a lot of magic being tossed around now, and Lady Growlhund is like, "What is going on out there? What's happening?" Yeah, Malia, your go. What do you want to do?
Oh, yes. I am going to stab these dudes. Yes, I'm going to stab this one.
Okay, yeah. You kind of peek around the door or the corner there and try to stab him really quick, and then go back behind the wall area there.
Yeah, so I'll whip out my rapier and my. No, my. Is a rapier can I use 2 weapons with that one?
With a feat. I learned this the hard way. You can
So
go short
sword
and dagger, but you cannot go rapier dagger.
Okay, I will do short sword and dagger.
Excellent. Yeah, the short sword absolutely connects here. You drive it into this Zentirum thug. For 9 damage. Holy moly. And you do get sneak attack on this guy here because he is distracted by a quote-unquote friendly unit in front of him.
Okay. So that's 3 sneak attack damage for that one.
Okay, so 12 damage there, and the dagger hits as well. Go ahead and roll dagger damage. Oh my gosh, 19 total damage. Slammed into the back of this Zentirum thug. Yeah, he definitely knows you're there now. They've all noticed, and they're starting to panic a little bit. All of this magic and stuff coming out now. They were just fighting some house guards, and now there's magic and blades from both sides of them. It's starting to get a little dicey in here. Okay, so what did I say? That was 19 damage, so that's okay, cool. Excellent. Anything else that you'd like to do?
I'll say hello, and then it's my turn. And
yeah, and you duck back behind the wall there. Absolutely. Yeah, this guard's gonna slice out at the thug in front of him, the center one here. Frick, yeah, man. Oh my gosh. Wow, I'm rolling ridiculously well in favor of you guys. He slays this guy straight out. Just, oh, whoops, wrong guy. The one in the middle here. Slices him.
Goodbye.
Just lops off an arm and then just cuts off his head as he comes down. He's dead. He's dead. Which means, okay, he's not the first to go. This guy is now one of the Zentirum thugs, the furthest one north here, is definitely panicking, and he lashes out at the house guard in front of him with 2 attacks here. Both of them impacting on the armor, but not seeming to do any damage to the guardsman himself. The next one in the turn order is dead, so he's off the turn order. And the last one here, again, yeah, he's going to do the same thing. And he slams out one of them, connecting, denting the armor of this guard here. Yeah. Wait, do they have pack tactics? Oh, but he doesn't have advantage anymore because his friend is dead. Ha! That sucks! Oh god, sucks to be him. Okay, yeah, so they do that. And then the last guard here is gonna lash out with his sword. Long sword. Wow, yeah, both of those hit again. Jeez, man. This is alright, that's just silly. They're dead. Great. Did I not roll for? Oh, we're gonna say Erstal goes now, since he didn't get to go. Erstal, looking around, we see this panicked look on his face, and he's watching as all of these people are all of his men are falling. 4 more people have entered the fray here, and he just leaps out the window that is in this bathroom area that he's in. We just get that look from behind him, and he just and shatters out the window, dropping down somewhere where you can't see, and vanishes into the night.
Shoes.
Okay.
Shoes.
Bye, shoes.
Bye, shoes.
Shoes. Cry, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna kill this next guy.
Yeah, he's the only one left, and he's absolutely in a panic now.
I'm going to kill him.
He's pleading for his life. He's watched his friends die. Urstel has left.
Oh, that sucks.
Witch Bolt does connect with him. Lightning crackles across the floor. You watch it eat into the ground and slam into this guy. Go ahead and roll your damage. 11 lightning damage. Yeah, we watch as he is convulsing due to the lightning coursing through his body, on his knees, begging for his life, being force lightning to death. Yeah. Cry, anything else you want to do here?
No.
Okay. This last guardsman here, like, you watch as one of the guardsmen asks, Lady Growland, what do we do with this last one? And she kind of looks at him. Kill him. And so they're going to they kill this guy. He's dead. The last of these Enterum thugs falls before you guys here. And pretty handily. There's a lot of guards up here. But yeah, now the combat has ended. The like blood and lightnings fade, and you guys are up here on the second floor, being eyed by these guardsmen who don't really know who you are. You did just help them, but they have not put their blades away, and they're kind of staring you down. Lady Growland appears like beyond the doorway. You there, who are you? Why are you in my home?
Hi.
Oh, we heard quite the commotion from the street out there, and we thought we would come to help, and then there were dead bodies everywhere, so we wanted to make sure that you were all right.
She looks at you, like, kind of appraisingly. Roll me some persuasion. 12.
Could be worse.
Yeah, she's definitely, she's watching you. She says, is that right? Well, I do thank you for saving myself and lending your assistance, though I do believe we would have eventually come out on top. It seems that one of them got away.
You're welcome. Thanks.
Yes, who was that jumped out the window?
A man that used to be in my employ and decided that I maybe wasn't paying him enough for his job. Decided that he'd get a little uppity and brought some friends.
Ugh.
Did we just help the bad guys?
We don't know.
Oh.
Maybe.
Isn't she the one that ordered the hit on us with her construct?
Perhaps.
But we don't know that the construct was attacking us, because it wasn't like in front of our house, right? It was like down the street in front of our house.
It was at like the people that were walking towards our house.
We were just there.
Yeah. I remember there was a Zentarum body in the fireball.
Right.
Yeah. Yep.
There was a couple. Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Some tattoos.
Are you all right, my lady?
Oh yeah. You flirt. Go ahead. Roll me. Let me see if you can put her at ease. Roll me either performance or persuasion, either one that you want. She's definitely looking at Mina here, kind of like, you know. Yeah. Okay. She sees you and she's like, ah, good. A woman who knows her station. Yes. Thank you. Please let us. Well, first, someone go get my husband. And she kind of like does like a little hand movement.
Ew.
I hate her.
I don't like her. Now I really want to steal her horse and her falcon.
Do it.
So, he's in the room beyond the bathroom there. None
Cry's
of the
gonna
guards
walk
make
over.
a move here.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say if the guards are gonna move, Cry's just gonna be like, okay.
No, none of them move. They definitely still all have their blades out. She has not told them like to put them away or anything. Okay. So you go like open the door here towards the south.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and move your token down there.
Oh
you
yeah,
can
sure.
kinda
Down
see that room. You knock on the door and you hear a voice beyond. No, go away. No one's in here.
I think you are. And she's gonna open the door.
You try to open the door and you see it's been barricaded. There's like a dresser in the way and like it just seems to be a lot of weight. in the way here.
This mean lady wants to talk to you.
All the bad people are dead. You can come out.
How do I not know that you're not bad people?
We could very easily blow this door down.
We look at each other like
I don't know. How do you know?
Barracks and Cry look at each other, and Cry just is like remembering how we hid a body that we shot from a few yards away. Like, yeah, we're good people.
Stole some gold.
Barracks just kind of leans back to the door. Fair question.
You hear a shout from over your shoulder. Orund, you fool, open the door! Oh, is she still alive?
Unfortunately.
Shit. And he starts, you hear like stuff being dragged on the ground. And eventually the door opens in front of you, and you see the lord of the house, Orund, in here. Don't worry about the flying snakes in here. They're all in a bird cage. So the door opens up.
Don't worry about that.
No
into
worries.
a room. Yeah, don't worry about them.
Pay no mind to the flying snakes in the cage.
He's cowering behind one of the pieces of furniture that he used to barricade himself in there. And as soon as he opens the door, he kind of throws himself at your feet and says, "Please have mercy on me, please."
Okay. Pat, pat, pat.
You're okay. Help. Offer a hand to help him up.
He kind of looks at you and gets up. Oh, well, yes, thank you. The room itself is like a wood-paneled bedchamber. It has a bird cage on a table. And it has flying snakes in it. Yeah, it has flying snakes in it. Which you guys, for some of you that have maybe been contacted by flying snakes previously, would know that this is a kind of a normal thing for Zentarum agents to have. But yeah.
And
you help him up, and he's there, and you hear Yala in the background. Bring him here. Yep. So you bring him over. The guards step out of the way, and do you allow him to walk to the lady?
Yeah, man, it's not my husband. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So he walks in there. She takes his arm and kind of looks him over. You look fine, big baby. Yeah, but the guards, they're not they don't drop their swords. They don't do anything. Is there anything that you'd like to do here?
Excuse me, ma'am. We were told by some of your staff that there were children involved in this, and we just want to make sure they're okay. Do you know what they are?
Yes, my children. They're here. She points off to the side. There's a door at the end of the bedroom over there, and they're in their own room.
Oh, cool.
That is good.
Appreciate your concern.
How
are my staff?
Well, some. I don't know how many staff you have, but we let out a few. There were some not alive ones downstairs.
Yes, I knew some would die. To pay their families, I suppose. Expensive.
There was at least that many that escaped.
Oh, I was like, there were that many dead ones.
I think there were at least that many dead ones as well, but yeah.
Yikes.
Just 9 of them. Well, that's better than nothing. How did you make it in here through the gate?
'Twas open.
Roll me a deception check.
Somebody was leaving as we were coming in.
It was just open.
It was open.
Yes!
damned stable boy. I will have his hide. If he leaves that gate open, I told him one more time, I will skin him alive.
No. He was asleep. It wasn't him.
Then who would leave the gate open? Who would do that?
Maybe one of these dead guys did it. Points at the Zentarum.
Yes. Crafty Zentarum. Well, I am glad that they have all fallen to your blades as well as my god. Now, I suppose you look like adventuring types. You're looking for some kind of reward here. Now, I think reward in itself will be that when the guards arrive, the Waterdeep guardsmen arrive, that I don't report you for breaking and entering. I feel like that's a reward enough.
Oh, well, if we're gonna worry about the gods, I suppose there's more we could do around here.
Oh, is that a threat? Are you trying to intimidate her now?
Yes.
Go on, baby. Yes.
You see like the like guards kind of like shift in their armor a little bit. The large half-orc gentleman, he takes a step and like to the side and kind of in front of his lady now. Roll me intimidation, see what happens.
Get intimidating, girl.
Balia was like in a very, very formal sort of thing, and as Mina says, she's just like, huh?
Oh my god.
The lady looks at you.
Mama flex.
Oh shit.
Yes. I do believe there's been enough death for one evening. Boys, relax. There doesn't need to be any further bloodshed. Is that right?
I believe that's correct. I would hate to... You saw how easily those men fell to us. It would be a shame to see more bloodshed.
Yes, I did. Who are you?
We don't have a name. Well, we go by many names. The most current is Floon Platoon.
Yes. Floon Platoon. I believe I've heard stories of your deeds.
We are quite well known.
Do you own Troll Skull?
Do we want to say yes?
I feel like we're kind of recognizable. Varys is missing an eye.
The lady with horns.
Yeah.
Yes, we do own Troll Skull. Yes, that's correct.
Indeed. Terrible accident happened over there.
Yes.
Terrible thing.
Such a shame something like that would happen. Who would have thought?
Yes.
Can I insight check her?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Mina, are you wearing the necklace? Or is it
No,
tucked
I
away
had it tucked away because
just checking. Yeah. 18 insight for Cry, 14 for Malia. Malia, you definitely get the feeling that there's something about the incident from Troll Skull Alley that the lady seems to know about. Cry, you like watch her. It's like watching a snake. And it's one that you don't trust. It's just waiting. It's waiting for its time.
You know, did you hear anything about that incident? We're actually trying to figure out the source.
Oh, no. I just heard there was such an explosion and, I mean, we're over on this side of the North Ward. I'm not so worried about it. Cry and Malia, you notice Orin kind of like glance at her and then like look at you guys really worriedly when she mentions that they don't know anything about it.
Are either you gonna do a thing?
I don't want to be too reckless. but Cry, do not trust this person. She's gonna tug on Molly's like sleeve. I don't. She's bad. Don't like.
My lady, why ever are these Zentarum here threatening your household?
Let's just kill her.
Like I said, we used to hire one of theirs for personal business and got a little uppity. Thought we owed him more.
Did you owe him more?
Don't think that's any of your business.
So Varys is gonna maybe tug on Malia's cape real quick and then whisper, like, should we mention the whirly-woo?
Oh my god, I was like, did you just take it out?
I don't know. It is probably not a good idea to tell her that we'd want to destroy what is probably her servant.
I could just shatter all of them right now.
I know, I have it too!
Joel, did you just turn on combat music?
No, it's not combat music.
It's just music.
No, I wouldn't do that.
It's a track called Plots and Intrigues.
Oh! And, ooh.
You know, it was very interesting about as explosion on our road. We talked to some of our friends down the street, and they saw the strangest being up on the rooftop. Did you hear anything about that?
Oh, like I said, I haven't left the house all day. I wouldn't know a thing about it.
How about you, what's his name?
Orend.
How about you, Orend?
Lord
Have you
Orend.
heard anything?
She looks at you and says, Orend, do not answer that question. You will address him as Lord Orend.
He ain't my lord.
All right.
You see, Orend's like, kind of like, he's like
Orend.
wringing his hand. He's like, yes, dear. Yes, of course.
Oh my god, the pipe.
The intrigue! It's all too much for me to bear. This is so stressful.
Yeah. My brain is doing a bork.
I haven't had enough wine today for this.
Now, unless there's anything else, I think you should be on your way, and I won't let the City Watch know you've been here.
I think we had discussed something else. Unless you wanted us to go a different direction.
Fine. She turns around and like in the master bedroom, it's very well appointed. But she goes over to a wooden trunk. She opens it up with what looks like a small key. She like kind of secreted away somewhere in her clothes. She reaches down to the bottom of it, and she pulls out a pouch underneath of something and closes it up and quickly locks it again. And she tosses the pouch over to the half-orc bodyguard, and she says, "Give it to them." And this like 7-foot-tall half-orc man kind of walks his way out in front of you. You see him; he's like really well dressed. He's a well-dressed half-orc. He seems to have like a cleft palate. And he looks, "Here, take this and go."
And the horse.
And the bird.
She's tugging on Valia's cape.
What's in the pouch?
You like hold it a little bit. You like jingle it some. It's money. It is quite a bit of money.
Okay, good. Yes.
Malia will squint down at all of these guys who are not generic guards. And do any of them look like they're middle-aged humans with black hair?
Not the regular guards, but like the lord, the lady, and the orc. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, so the man, Orund, the orc, and maybe the guy with the shoes. Did he have shoes?
Why? I guess I want to know why you're asking about black
Nemo
hair.
told us there was a cloaked man with black hair and menacing look when we asked him who helped him build the construct.
Yeah, I was looking down at my paper because I took notes and I should probably read that.
Weirdly enough, that thought triggers went to the person that you saw that leaped out of the window. Matches that description almost perfectly.
Oh, shit.
Did he have a limp when he made his way to the window?
I don't know if you saw that.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you, my lady. Your generosity is awesome.
Yes. Now please leave.
It's a real good generous.
All right.
So you guys make your way, like downstairs, and out of the home.
No. Go get the bird.
So you want to go get the bird cage with the falcon in it, and carry it out of the house.
Or just open the bird cage. Just
open the bird cage.
Just let it out.
The falcon is hooded, so like when you hood birds, they don't really know what's going on at all.
Put it under your coat.
We don't need the bird cage. Just take
the bird.
Do we have any potted plants while we're at it?
Yeah, let's rob them.
I do believe you're being followed out by some guardsmen and a very large half-orc.
Damn it! I want that horse!
They are going to make sure you leave the place and not rob it.
Fine.
Someone make a distraction. I want to let all the horses out.
Fireball!
Fire!
Like
they walk you to the front door of the house and open it, and you're escorted to the gate where they unlock that for you, and
we still have
put
keys.
you out on the street. Where do you guys go from here? Like right at the gate.
What happened to the weird shadow dogs? Did they leave a corpse or did they disperse?
No. When you killed them, everything just kind of
vanished. Okay, good.
Vanished away.
We didn't really check about the shadow people to see what their role in all of this was.
No, the other one's still sleeping on top of the he got sleeped.
Oh, that's right. That's why I didn't have an X on him. No wonder. I was like, why is this guy not dead? Oh, he's
take it
sleeping.
home.
Can we just roll him up like a poster and take him home?
Put him in a poster tube.
Yeah.
I think it's the human looking one is the one that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He got slepted.
Oh, I don't want that one.
Oh.
Okay.
All right.
So yeah, you guys are out on the road at it's very late now. What do you want to do? You do hear the sound of like boots making their way towards you.
From behind us or in front of us?
Yeah, maybe not toward, because they'd be coming towards the gate. So you guys would have been let out of the gate, and they're like coming down from like the northeastern road. So you guys would you'd have a couple seconds here to either make yourself scarce or to confront whatever these marching boots are.
Nah, let's go southwest. They're coming northeast. Let's go southwest.
Okay, yeah. So you go out southwest of the villa here. What would you like to do?
Whirly woo.
Yes.
Yeah. Break out the whirly woo.
So it is now like real late. You're more than welcome to like try and continue doing the thing here.
We should probably put our gold back at home.
But like you have the whirly-woo, and you kind of got lucky the first time with it being near Troll Skull Alley. You don't really have a direction. So you're going to have to search ward by ward until the whirly-woo works. Which I don't know if you want to start doing that at like 2 a.m. in Waterdeep.
The night's young.
Always.
I mean, you're more than welcome to do whatever you like. I'm just laying it out there.
What was the method that we had discussed with Mert to kind of contact him? Was he going to contact us?
I think we were supposed to send him one of those paper birds.
Paper birds. You could try the house, or he would send you paper birds if he needed something.
Okay. We should probably avoid going to his house.
Mm-hmm.
We interrupted him last time.
But it seems like we were starting to get some information. Like, does Zentarum have ties to the Graalhuns? We have connected possibly Erstil to Fireball attack, etc.
Etc. Yeah. I think we should probably just go home for the night, I think.
Mm-hmm.
It's our best bet here.
Yeah.
Sleepy woo.
The sleepy woohoo.
Sleepy woohoo.
Okay. So you guys make your way back to the tavern. A little bit like disheveled, right? You kind of had a pretty good fight, Malia. You've had the strength drained from you. Some spell slots were spent and things of that nature. So you travel up to your front door, looking a little bit worse for wear, but inside it's quiet. The downstairs common room is empty. The fire is just like coals. So there's not a whole lot happening currently in your home. You guys just head up to bed here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wind up my bird.
You wind your bird.
I think that Malia would double her efforts to make sure all of the windows are locked.
Sure.
Use all of her security expertise to this place up tonight, because very strange night.
Yeah, sure. Let's see. Do me, I don't know, what would be a good role for this that would like make sure that you've got some security expertise down. Do me like a thieves tools check or something like that.
Yay.
Ooh.
26. Yeah. So you've, for lack of a better term, battened down the hatches. You do have lots of windows in this place, so it's kind of hard to like, really lock it down. But like, you've got like a tripwire at the front door now, and you've got like things to like alert you if someone tries to go through windows.
You've home aloned this place.
You've home aloned it a little bit, but not in a dangerous way, but more in like an alert way.
Heck yeah.
So you've physically created some kind of alerting spell for some locations in the in your tavern.
Malia will go by each of the bedrooms, be like, "Keep your windows closed tonight. Don't ask why. It's fine. Good night."
Sure.
The morning shift is going to come in for work and trip over that tripwire. We're all going to run downstairs ready to kill him.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys go to bed, sleep well, it's all good, and you wake up to the next morning to another another day in Waterdeep, in your little inn, which is so nice. Making some money now. People like your food, your drink. Pretty much runs itself now, which is kind of cool. You just get to benefit from living in this place and having some, as far as you can tell, some pretty good workers. But yes, it's a new day. Who would come downstairs first?
I would hope Malia would to untripwire everything.
Yeah, Malia would make sure she gets up early to do that.
Yeah, you notice when you... Yeah, so, like, earlier than, like, your workers would come in early?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so you de-tripwire the place. Like, a Jane walks in the early morning hours and, like, watches you, like, undoing a bunch of this, like, wire and, like, this very thin line. I don't mean to intrude, but what are you doing?
Oh, you know, there was a fireball down the street and we had a window blown out. Oh, just some precautions.
Mighty crazy thing, that fireball. I'm glad everyone here is okay, though I do feel for the families of those that died.
Yes.
You lot were out for quite a while yesterday. Mind sharing a little story?
How much do you want to tell her?
Yesterday. I think I had too much wine. My memory's a little fuzzy. There was a dog. Oh yes, there was the cutest dog, a little hound with brown floppy ears. There was guys, I can't remember what else happened.
There was a horse and a bird.
I mean,
Horse.
I'm not gonna say a horse. Oh, there was a bird. Oh yes, the lovely bird. What did we do before the manor and shadow dogs and like
The
right
construct.
before?
We
We went worrying.
Yep. You went to the temple, and met Nim, and the temple proprietor, and all that stuff.
Oh, we just went for a walk. We went to check on our neighbors. It is very important for us. We've established some relationships here. We care for our neighbors. In fact, Jane, if you would be so kind, if you recognize any of the family members coming in today, perhaps give them a little discount.
Oh, right. Absolutely. I could do that. She's gone behind the bar now and has like pushed across a full glass of wine to you.
Malia picks it up without even looking at it or stopping. And she's like, yes, it was a calm day.
At this point in time, you hear like the bell of the door open and ring, and there's a cloaked man furtively makes his way inside and kind of looks around. Is this Troll Skull?
Hello, good morning. Welcome. Please have a seat. Our special today is
You.
biscuit. Yes.
You. He pulls the hood back and you see it's Lord Grawland. Orend.
Oh, hello.
You. Is there someone we can speak in private? He kind of like looks around and like looks behind him and like checks out the windows.
Yes. We can go to the common room upstairs. Would you like anything to drink?
No, we just need to talk very quickly, and then I will be rightly on my way.
Okay. Jane, thank you so much.
She nods. Right. Let me know if you need help with that one.
Oh, I will. Thank you. Come. Let's just go upstairs.
Yeah, and we watch him like follow you up the stairs, like really just looking around. And he starts pacing in the room. It's like, are you sure? Is this private enough? You don't have like guests and things staying here that can listen in and.
Oh, private. DM, is he hot?
Orend. Let's see. What does Orend look like?
Which side of the list is he going on?
This is Orend and
Yala, Short King.
Garland.
Yes.
So this is what they look like. I should have shown this earlier, so sorry. I mean, he's a well-to-do lord. I mean, he's well kept. bathes more than once a month, so that's pretty good here. In any medieval setting. Yeah, true.
Trying to find the layout. She'll be like, oh yes, we can move into a different room.
Oh my.
Wait, no, Molly would be smarter than that. People talk. Yeah, she'll just take him up the next set of stairs, kind of in that main little area where we have in between all of our bedrooms.
Yeah, sure. That works.
So, like on the 3rd floor, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She's like, the 3rd bedroom is exclusive to my family.
Well, she called us her family.
That's cute. She also said the 3rd bedroom and not the 3rd floor, which is hilarious.
Yo.
Yeah.
Sharesies.
And she just kind of like knocks on the doors of the others. She says, we have a guest.
Mina comes out just like, ah! It's you!
Yes, good. Now, please, I need to do this quickly before my wife figures out that I've left. She's quite terrifying when she's angry.
It's quite the taskmaster, that one.
Yes, absolutely. I leave all of this scheming and whatever to her, but I think we might be a little bit in too deep here, so I thought I might just let you know some pieces here. The stone, galore, artifact, some kind of ancient creature transformed. It knows the location of a hidden vault in Waterdeep containing 500,000 dragons. My house, Scrawland, has been bankrolling the Black Network operations in Waterdeep for quite some time, including the plot to kidnap Renaer Neverember and a plot to steal the Stone of Galore from his father's gnomish spy, Dalekar. My wife, love her, but she's frustrated when the Zentarum weren't able to secure the artifact. She gave a necklace of fireballs to a mechanical servant, sent it out to retrieve the stone. It was careless, stupid. Not even a living, breathing thing. Caught some Zents in a fireball by mistake.
I'm sorry, did you say 500,000 dragons?
Yeah, so chat, for those of you that don't know, dragons in this game are colloquial slang for gold pieces.
No.
Because they look like dragon. Yeah, okay, sorry.
So you're saying it's not a bunch of cool dragons?
Little tiny dragons.
Little tiny little swarm of dragons.
It turns out it's not tiny little dragons. Okay, here. This is what they look like. These are the coins of Waterdeep, and you can see the little dragon coin in the bottom right there, and it has a gold dragon on it. That's why they call them dragons.
Man, you're saying that we can't all be Khaleesi? Dang, okay.
Dang, okay.
Right? Yeah.
Especially Varys, he'd be the cutest Khaleesi.
True.
A little one-eyed Khaleesi.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know where this construct has gone?
Well, I know before the fighting got real bad, my wife gave the stone and a map to the Nimblewright. Tossed it out the door and headed out into the night. I'm not rightly sure where. I believe only my wife and Rabaz, our half-orc god, you met him last night,
Ah, yes.
know where he's gone.
Who was that man trying to beat down your door?
Erstal Floxen. Right, nasty assassin of a man.
Oh, so not a shoemaker.
No, not at all.
Malia just blushes. It just takes a long sip of her wine.
He's a Zentarum agent. Used to. While we were bankrolling the Zentarum, him and a squad lived with us. We had him detained for a bit for failing to get the stone and, well, figuring out that maybe we were the cause of him failing to get the stone. Stupid fireballs.
Can I ask you a question? Why have you come to Una? Okay.
Just finish.
Why tell this to us? Not that we are not ungrateful.
I just want my wife back. She's been trying for so long to just insert herself into the upper echelons of power here in the city, and I don't know. It feels like too much. So maybe if you can get the stone away and destroy it, or I don't know, find it yourselves, or turn everything into the Waterdeep gods, not to mention us. Maybe she'd stop for a while. And clearly I've said too much. I need to go. If she finds out that I was here, or that I told you any of this, well,
perhaps we can help.
Be pretty.
We will have to, my family and I will have to discuss it, but we might be able to get your wife back for you.
Good. I would be much appreciative of it. Alright, well, you lot be careful. Forget you saw me here, and don't come find me. And he, like, throws the hood up and walks down Troll Skull and leaves.
Oof. That's a lot.
I think I need more wine.
Yes, I think I need some wine. Ugh.
Here you go, my dear.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think that's a lot for us to take in here, and I think that's a good point for us to stop the show for today. This will give us some time for our players to think about what's gone on, what's happened, and where everything goes next. So, thank you everybody for tuning in tonight. I super duper appreciate it. This has been DieFall Presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist Episode 10. That being said, I think we are, and I'm checking my calendar right now because I think we're off. Yep. So I'm gone next weekend, so there will not be a show on the 2nd, but there will be one on the 9th. So we will be back here for Dragon Heist on June 9th at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as we normally are. And let's do some shoutouts, and I'll do some announcements at the end. No Dice Mike. Wait, this is going to be the wrong camera.
Whoops.
There it is. Hang on. Wait, hang on. I'm going to find out which camera you are first, and then I'll put you up there. You are camera 5. All right.
I was camera 1. What?
You were camera 1, but now you're camera 5. There you are. Okay. So, Mike, where can people find you?
Hey, I am No Dice Mike. You can find me at patreon.com/No Dice Mike. That is where I'm making comics and some other stuff maybe in the future. Right now I'm kind of bogged down in the comic project. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, Twitch, Facebook, maybe somewhere else at /No Dice Mike. I'm on everything, so check me out on there. And yeah, thank you.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Stella! Where can people find you at?
Hi cuties, I am Stella Luna here on Twitch, and you can find me on Twitter at StellaLuna_TV. I do all the D&D and Doggo and Doodle stuff here. If you like Pokemon or dogs, we won't get along just right.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Dungeon Dame, you're going to have the wrong camera, so I'm going to fix it real quick. And yeah, there you are. Dungeon Dame, where can the people find you at?
You can find me at Dungeon_Dame on Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter. I paint miniatures on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. So come hang out and paint some D&D minis with me. Times.
Excellent. Thank you very much. B Bravo, where can the people find you
That's
at?
me. You can find me at Bravo. That's 5 R's. BRRAVO. Sorry about that. On Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. Right now, our schedule's a little funny just because I've had some technical issues and trying to get that all fixed, prepared. But we're back on for NPC Lab on Wednesdays at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over at Nick Kibble's channel. I don't know who we're making this week. It might be the Dirt King, which was a creature I drew for one of my art streams. But yeah, come tune in, and then I'll be here on Sundays and stuff.
Excellent. Thank you. Hi, I'm RunawayRobot. This is my channel, so you probably know that by now. I've been doing the dungeon mastering today. You can find me here on this channel. You can find us on YouTube for all of the VODs for this show and some previous Dungeons & Dragons shows and any future content over at RunawayRobot. Follow at Twitter at RunawayRobot_, and Instagram if you certainly feel like it, RunawayRobot_. We also now have a dedicated Dungeons & Dragons DieFall Twitter, and that is DieFall_RPG. So if you want to follow that for specifically this Dungeons & Dragons show content, that's where you do that. That all being said, we have a new show premiering this Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here. It is called Cypress. It is going to be dungeon mastered by our boy Bonus Stage Rob. Woo! I will be playing in it. Stella will be playing in it. We also will have Nick Kibbles, which is the guy that Brava was mentioning that she does some content with, and also the Lady May, an art streamer and TTRPG player here on Twitch. So super looking forward to that. I can't wait. I'm super hyped about it, and I made a Dragonborn Barbarian, so I'm going to smack some things. Stella, what did you make? Because all I saw was the dice rolls, and they're stupid high.
I was hoping that you didn't have
like
to say
5 14s, and then like a 16 or something like that. It was
14,
it was ridiculous.
14, 16, 16.
Oh my god.
Yeah, even worse. Even worse. Wow. And you're playing like a witchy type character, right? Like,
yeah.
I don't know what class that you're doing though.
I'm playing a half-elf cleric. It's really weird and interesting, and you'll just have to come and see to see how it all works out.
Yep, she's strong enough to carry me on her back and heal me when I die. That is, I think, what's going to happen here, but I'm super stoked about it. So that'll be on Thursday. And then I've got my normal streams on Mondays and Tuesdays, but none of y'all care about that, so don't worry about it. So this has been
That's not true.
DieFall presents Waterdeep Dragon Heist, episode 10. Thank you very much, everybody, for tuning in tonight. I do appreciate it, and until next time. Later.